So vitamin B5 just might be our magic bullet helping us heal our acne faster. First of all, a little bit of context here. Anytime you hear the word vitamin attached to any other compound, that is a non-negotiable substance that we need in our body. A little context here, what do I mean by that? Essentially, like we all kind of know green stuff is good for us. But at the end of the day, take it or leave it. Like you'll still be healthy if you don't eat it, and you'll still be healthy kind of if you do eat it. You can take it or leave it. That's the point. Vitamins like vitamin C, the B complex vitamins, vitamin E, A, etc., D, whatever, they're non-negotiable. Without them, we die. Okay, now that we have that preface out the way, okay, let's get into it. So how does vitamin B5 help us heal our acne faster? Well, it's really, really simple. First of all, because it's a vitamin, it is incredibly crucial for whatever it happens to be doing in my body. In this particular case, my body uses vitamin B5 for maintaining my skin's and our skin's barrier function. Now, what do I mean by that? So basically, our skin has life cycles, like it has to proliferate, it has to differentiate, it has to kill itself. Basically, the keratinocytes or keratinocytes, basically our skin cells have to become what we end up seeing as our face and our outer tissues. They have to become that. That process is called keratinization, whether it's for our hair or we're growing some toenails or our epidermis, our outermost layer of our skin. That process is, like I said, it's called keratinization, and it's a controlled process. And our body actually depends on vitamin B5 for helping us do that. So there's this compound in our body, it's called a ceramide. And ceramide almost dictates, kind of telling your skin what to do, where to do, and when to do it. Essentially, it helps your skin do everything that I just mentioned. Grow, kill itself, divide, and become your outermost layer. So when we have, let's say, a deficiency in vitamin B5, then we will definitely start experiencing lower qualities of our skin, acne being one of them. Now, how does vitamin B5 actually help our skin heal faster? So since we're talking about acne, this is basically what I mean. So, like if you have acne, like I have acne-prone skin, and if you're watching this video, I assume that you have it too. Welcome to the club. Anyway, so when you get a zit or a pimple or whatever, you experience the soreness, the redness, the possible embarrassment, depending on your situation, whatever. You experience the skin lesion, and ideally, if you have it. If you experience acne long enough, you understand, you're thinking, man, I wish this would just turn into a whitehead. I wish I could just pop this son of a gun and it would be done and over with. Because when you pop it, it's done, it's over, it's going to heal. How long it takes to heal is another story, but you know that it's going to heal. And that this little sucker growing on my cheek, forehead, or chin has had its day, it's come and gone, whatever. Vitamin B5 helps that whole process happen faster. So like I said, vitamin B5 is going to help you and me create more ceramides. So what that means for acne is, as the lesion is forming, it's almost preventing our skin cells from filling in the lesion. Without vitamin B5, we have that empty hole basically where if we just pop it, there's no whitehead there. It's just going to drain fluid and drain fluid and drain fluid and just be embarrassing, and it's going to be open wound almost. And we're like, why won't you heal? Why won't my skin just stitch itself together? Well, we might be short on vitamin B5. So vitamin B5 is going to come along, and it's going to start helping my body secrete ceramides. And those ceramides are going to start beckoning and calling forth my skin cells to start filling in that gap, pushing all that crap to the surface, allowing, ideally, that acneic lesion to heal faster. Furthermore, as those skin cells are growing in and filling in the gap, they have to have something to hold on to. Because remember, when we have a pimple, a zit, maybe it's cystic acne, it's deep, you know, and that pressure and that fluid pushes everything aside, and it just basically creates a crater. Well, our skin cells can't really grow in the way they ought to without something to attach to. Well, this thing that they need to attach to is basically collagen. And again, this is where vitamin B5 helps you and me out greatly. So we have other types of cells, they're called fibroblasts, and they're responsible for secreting our extracellular matrix, or that collagen stuff where our skin cells can grab onto, hold onto, and start creating, maintaining, and buffering our skin's natural barrier functions. So vitamin B5 comes into my body, it starts helping me create ceramides. It's causing a new governing process to my skin cells. They're starting to grow again, they're starting to divide, they're starting to become my outermost layer. And then B5 is also creating more of that stimulation for collagen with those fibroblasts, giving my skin cells something to hold on to. Vitamin B5 is just so awesome. Now, furthermore, I just want to mention this, a little caveat thing too, we're almost done. Coenzyme A is another word. Maybe you've heard of coenzyme Q10. There's something else called coenzyme A. And when you have acneic skin, a lot of us have really oily skin, and that just kind of makes it worse. Vitamin B5 is going to help us there too, because vitamin B5, like another word for it, is coenzyme A, not Q10, coenzyme A. And this helps regulate our sebum production, or like the oiliness, the oily nature of our skin, especially in the T-zone. Coenzyme A helps buffer that process a lot more. So you will experience less oily skin. So at the end of the day, when you take enough vitamin B5, it's things that you will experience no matter what type of acne you have. You will experience the healing of those acneic lesions faster, and you will experience less oily skin, which is always a plus. Well, kind of. Look, for all of us with oilier skin, I have oilier skin, that oil in our skin, that sebum, is going to help keep the wrinkles away for longer periods of time. So, you know, it's a blessing and it's kind of a curse at the same time. Anyway, moving right along. There's a few caveats here. One, if you have psoriasis and you have acne at the same time, vitamin B5 might just aggravate your psoriasis. So you just want to watch that. Number two, if you have a really sensitive stomach, start taking vitamin B5 slowly. Start with one pill. Ideally, we work our way up to about 5 grams a day. So just start with one 500 milligram capsule. Work your way up until you experience no discomfort in your digestive system. A few other caveats. One, if you are a lady and you experience more acne around your chin during your menstrual cycle or towards the beginning of it, there's another supplement. It's called DIM, diindolyl methane. It's a cruciferous vegetable extract. Definitely check that out. Get on it about a week before your period, and you will find out that your acne, especially around your chin, is significantly better. Now, the final caveat is, look, if you happen to be allergic to dairy, I don't know, citrus, corn, or strawberries, whatever, and it's that your allergen is expressing itself in the form of acne, vitamin B5, yes, it's going to help heal your acne faster, but it's not going to take it away because you just keep feeding it. You got to get off that stuff that you're allergic to. Anyway, vitamin B5 is awesome. I definitely want you to check it out, and cheers.